But welcome. We are back with some more Digimon Time Stranger. So, I did grind a little bit on Monday. I was initially just grinding in the sewers for a little bit, and I was like, you know, time is money. And I can spare $8. So, I did buy the outer dungeons. I feel like if I wasn't streaming, I would have like streaming this game, I would have just bought never bought the outer dungeons. Oh, Ilis, thank you. I am digging the Digimon time. Thank you so much for resubscribing. 31 months. Woo! Let's go. In any case, the game may or may not be quiet. The theater isn't exactly a loud place. I don't know. Is it just the theater, or here? Let's go outside and let's see if it's just the theater or if I actually have the game volume a bit too low. Let's see. But yeah, you know, I am kind of annoyed that they made these outer dungeons like a thing. Like, what do you mean I have to pay extra to grind? Like, we're charging grinding now? Like, hello?
Wow.
Especially with how expensive this game is, a $70 game, you would think that they should just make it, you know, a part of the game if they're already gonna charge people $70 for their game, but sounds pretty okay. I personally have my disagreements with that Outer Dungeons DLC, but I won't shame anyone for buying it. I figured like the only reason I'm getting it is because I'm streaming, and there might be instances where I'm trying to get certain chat Digimon to certain levels. Also, I'm kind of a completionist in terms of like, I don't think, excuse me, I will fill out the entire like Digimon encyclopedia, but at least want to, you know, try to have a lot of megas, because that's typically how I like to play. But I feel like if I was just a regular gamer, I would not have bought the outer dungeons. Personally, I really don't think that that game should start doing this. I really hope other games don't start doing this, where they start making grinding behind a paywall. You do unlock non-DLC outer dungeons. True, that is true. But it just sucks that like the experience and the money ones, hello. Oh, Sleeping Silk, long time folks, good evening, hope all is well. Hello Sleeping Silk, I hope you have been doing well. Hope that your auditions and voice acting stuff has been going well. How have you been? Is it still super hot where you are? Not quite fall yet? Exactly how much do DLC even give? I have almost all DLCs. The only DLCs I don't have is the music one. I did go and put in my pre-order code because I forgot I had that, and I did go and claim my my black Agumon and my black Gabumon. Oh, I also did some grinding, so I have a couple of my rookies at max level, and then I just have a bunch of babies that I'm working with. So once we reach AJ rank 3, we should be able to digivolve quite a few. For now, I'm gonna take you off because I don't want to be using my megas right now. But we left off. We're still doing main story. We finished one side quest. Now we have some more main story to do. Oh, Geyser, thank you for the oh, I shouldn't say thank you, but gunshot. Hello, Geyser. How are you? How are you? I mean, how much XP did the outer dungeon DLC even give? It actually gives, at least because I was working with champions, or not champions, rookies, I think I only needed 2 tokens in order to get them max level. I think it's beneficial. I think people were saying it's beneficial mid-game, from what I was reading online. A lot of people say the money one is really, really worth it. So I was like, well, if the other 2 outer dungeons are a bust, at least the money one will be worth it. The XP one people say is okay, depending on what you're trying to do, I think. Are we doing well? Someone tried to steal my identity, so I'm working on that, but I hope you have a good stream. Oh my god, guys, I really hope you get that figured out. That's a serious thing. Oh no, but thank you for the lurk, and thank you for saying hi despite all that. Still very warm. Voiceover on the back burner, but I'm not a certified. But I'm not a certified English tutor. You're not a certified. Wait, were you trying not to be? Were you trying not to be a certified English tutor? Did you not want to do that anymore?
Wow.
Okay, let's continue with the main story. Now that we have a bunch of high-level rookies, we can hopefully get through this little main part a little bit quicker so we can get to some Digivolutions. Why is there a big-ass crowd here? Excuse me, I want whatever this is. How do I get through? I want the shiny thing, please. It looks like I can't get through any of these people. Is something happening up front? I can't see a thing. Go up there and check for me. Okay. Identity theft, no joke after all. Yeah, that's a really big deal. Even without money, Outer Dungeons DLC, I got way too much money to know what to do with later in the games. At least we could buy a lot of shirts. We could buy all the shirts. But I guess that's true. If you don't really use items a lot, then what really do you really use the money for? I think maybe the Outer Dungeons are for like like people who are trying to get like the most out of this game, like the most experience. Well, I guess there's no seeing anything with this crowd. I just really want to know what's going on. Oh wait, did we discuss if the game was too quiet or too high? I'm stuck. I can only move one way. Oh, I kind of want to change the outfit. Oh, I can't do that right now. It's good volume. Okie dokie. What is that? It looks like a rip in the sky. A rip in the... Let me look up, game. I'm trying to move my camera, but it won't let me. Everyone's looking at it. And there just so happens to be an empty spot right here. Normally, there would be a lot of people directly in front of it. Oh, what Digimon's gonna pop out of this rift now? Oh, it's Vtuber. Oh, that's not fun. You okay, girl? I didn't take nothing. Random Dale and Dimrana, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, he splatted. Actually, I ended up using the swimsuit outfit most of the game. It is a classy swimsuit rather than the slutty kind. Many games put it through DLCs. How about we just not have swimsuit outfits in general? Like, there's no point in having them.
So take some responsibility and help us out. And you better believe what I'm saying, or your world is in big trouble too, egg thief.
Egg thief.
Preparations complete.
Oh, I have auto on. Take that off. Okay. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, is there an analyze? Okay, virus. So, my vaccine type should be good. I have a feeling he might not be weak to fire. Should I use my X arts now?
Launching cross art.
Okay, no big deal. Okay, let's try electricity. Okay, I have all vaccine types, so this should. Okay, 177. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's see how fire does.
Digimon, huh? I know their weak points.
Oh, Minervamod's gonna tell us their weak point.
Now take this. My turn.
Strike roll. Oh, physicals. More shorts plus bikini tops, sandals, and sunglasses. I just feel like swimsuit outfits are just not practical for any reason whatsoever. We've only been shooting for like 10 minutes. My foot is already.
Watch out for a counterattack.
No. Hold on, I need to change my sitting position. Oh my god, I could almost not feel it at all. Ah! Okay. They're practical for swimming, but are we swimming right now? Are we ever gonna be swimming at all in this game? I don't think so.
Another attack now? I guess that's all just part of how they use their abilities.
Practical for getting a tan, nothing
We'd
else.
Be wise to
pretty
assume
much.
The enemy will get a final move in at the end.
Okay. So, CP CP1? What is... Does that red thing mean how much time I have until their CP is fully charged before they do a move? Okay, yeah, he's not weak against fire. Okay, physical attacks. Ooh, that was a good number. Tentomon does not have a physical. Okay, well this at least is going to have extra damage. Okay. Am I supposed to guard? Am I supposed to guard before he does his attack? Would that be ideal? But for the most part, I switched the outfit to suit the area I'm in the most. That also I think makes sense. I've got the tens unit up at messes with typing levels. Risk not bad, but getting there. Wait. The tens unit? Are you saying your wrists are improving, but your typing got worse? Is that what you're trying to say? Wait. I'm trying to work out what this Greymon CP thing means. So he used an attack, it got rid of CP, and then he used another attack and he gained CP.
Super Shocker.
Okay. He's about to do a move, right? So should I guard? Wait, that was attack. Whoopsie.
The head turns this way? I don't like the look of this. Focus your attacks on their head and knock them off balance.
Once done charging, the enemy will unleash a special skill. When an enemy enters a charging state, it won't act because it's building up power, but it will be enhanced as it continues to accumulate CP. As the enemy is charging, a breaking point gauge will appear as a white bar below the HP gauge of the enemy. With a concentrated assault, it's possible to deplete this gauge and stop the enemy's charge. This is called a charge break. Oh wait, this is kind of like Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors. A successful charge break will reset enemy CP and corresponding enhancements, remove strong status and its buff effects with otherwise cannot be cancelled, cancel release of an enemy special skill. There is always a chance to counterattack. If you're unable to successfully perform a charge break in time, use guarding and items to withstand the enemy's onslaught. Okay, this is new for the storyline series. So they said, okay, focus all attacks to the head. And if I can't deplete it in time, I should just guard. Okay, that didn't really do a lot of damage. It's the... Should I use the X-Art then? It's an electronic pain relief gadget. Oh, I see. And I just unlocked Megas today after playing for 43 hours. Already 43 hours? My goodness. It basically means you can't type today. Oh, gotcha. Oh my god, stop typing then. Don't type at all, Randomdale. Makes fingers close themselves at high power. Don't type at all. It's okay. No worries. You can lurk. There's always an opening. Oh, sure, you said that. Probably should use the X-Art. Okay, well, he's almost dead now, so that's good. Good thing I have a Coronamon with me. And good thing I already came prepared with my vaccine types. How lucky. Bye! Experience game. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Damn, he's muscly. Look at him. I feel like they get better and better at making Greymon's muscles look more, more
good.
Enhanced every time.
Run! Lead the way!
Lead the way where? Go where?
How the heck am I supposed to know? Anywhere's better than here.
Why is it just you, Minervamon, and not Lunamon and who was the other one that was with us? There was one more, but I don't remember who it was.
Right behind you.
Oh, speaking of Lunamon, I got a Lunamon too. Ooh, suspicious lady.
That human in the weird outfit quickly got along with the phase electron life form.
Coronamon and Lunamon. Oh wait, I got both of them.
What
That's funny.
is
I have both
that?
Lunamon and Coronamon in my inventory right now. It would be strange if that battle wasn't recorded, but I can't find any data on it 8 years later. This is definitely an anomaly. Okay, so we're coming across all these anomalies, operator, but what are we doing about them? Like, we've already pointed out so many, but like, what are we even doing about it? It feels like we're not even doing much about it.
That thing. Is that what I'm like too?
Does he not understand he's a Digimon?
Hey, Agent! Look at this!
It's a lady.
Huh? You're the one we just saw on TV. What in the world is going on here?
Are we just gonna be like sheltering Digimon in our home now? Is that what's about to happen? This poor house meant for only 2 people.
Peace. Thanks for this. I'm glad you like it. Now, I've got a few questions to ask. Well, more like too many questions. Agent, can I count on you to help me make sense out of all this?
No.
Sure. Let's sort out our situation first. Ask me anything you want, Egg Thief.
Okay. Who are you, Minervamon?
I'm Minervamon, and I came to this world on a
To
certain
get
mission.
the egg back.
But things have taken quite a turn since then.
Oh my god, why is my microphone pop filter not staying? I don't want you guys hearing... Okay. There we go. I feel like now I sound quiet, but okay. Where did you come from? The digital
I come
world.
from Iliad, a digital world that's kind of a
Iliad.
parallel universe to the material world you live in. You came to our temple once, remember? Well, that temple exists in a world completely separate from this one.
There's multiple worlds. Tell us about that. Huge
That was one
Digimon,
of
the
the
Greymon.
titans that are wreaking havoc in our world. It seems they've been popping up in this world too.
I'm not an egg thief.
I know, but the nickname stuck. What do you want me to say? Still, how'd a human like you end up at the temple anyway?
How did a Digimon like
But I
you
guess
end up
that's
in
a
the,
question for another time.
human world
More
anyway?
importantly, right now, I could really use your help. So, any other questions?
Her name,
I'm all ears,
Minervamon?
Egg Thief.
Okay, all out of
I
questions.
see. In that case, it's your turn to hear me out. Will you help me fulfill my mission?
That's
I'm
what your
searching
mission is
for that
first.
egg. You know the one. I'm positive it fell into this world somewhere, but there are a lot of things I
She
don't
said
know
the
about
nickname
your world.
stuck. What do you want me to
That's why
say?
I need your help.
Oh, they can't say the name because, for some reason, you know, having a protagonist with a
Good.
canon
Thanks.
name
Appreciate it.
is apparently voodoo or something.
Anyway, we've got to decide where to start.
Personas
This is
like
all a lot for
that.
us to take in.
Genshin's like that.
It's already
Wuthering
getting
Waves
late.
is like that.
Why don't we call it a night and figure out our next
It's
steps
okay to have protagonists
Alright,
be their own
I'll go look
people,
for a
game
place to sleep
companies.
tonight.
Not everything
No.
has to be a
Why
self-insert.
don't you stay here? The way you look, you're bound to call attention to yourself out there. Who knows what kind of trouble would happen if you run into the police. Besides, I'm sure Ajomon would love the chance
Every
to
main
talk to
character
you.
had the permanent name Yuki. I know, just call them Yuki, bro.
I admit, I'm a bit curious
Everyone
about
calls
him
each other by their
myself.
last name in Japan anyways.
Why is a Digimon living with humans anyway? I bet you have lots of questions too, right, Adramon?
Yeah.
Don't worry about my dad. He already gave the okay. So let's turn in for the night. We'll have plenty to discuss in the morning.
Call it a day. Alright,
I'm
we just go to
sorry.
bed. After all that, ready to call it a day? Is there any... Oh, I should probably talk to them. I don't get why they don't do that more. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I don't meet too many people who
Much
actually
appreciated,
like are
everyone.
self-inserts when they play video games. I feel like personally I feel like that's kind of cringe, but oh, Cirrus! OMG, my favorite streamer. I finally able to catch a stream. Oh my god, my favorite streamer is in chat, guys. Cirrus! Long time no see. Cirrus has been busy, but I'm glad you've been able to stop by today. I hope all is well. We just started 20 minutes ago, so yeah, we're getting to the bottom of. I think okay. Remember how last stream I was complaining how like I was like the beginning is so slow. Like when are we gonna get to like the actual plot point? It seems like we're finally getting there. It only took like what, 4 hours of the game. Egg thief. Wait, did I talk to Adriamon or Minervamon? Oh gosh, what is in my way? Why can I not walk in front of the chair? Okay.
Today was a busy day, so let's turn in for the night. We have plenty to discuss in the morning.
Okay. Isn't it kind of weird we're going to bed while it's still light outside? Or at least it looks like it's light outside. I remember when I was young, so you know how in the summertime, like sundown isn't really until like 8 p.m. And when I was young, like in elementary school, I had an 8 p.m. like bedtime. So I remember there was a time where I was like playing in my room and it was just about to hit 8 o'clock and it was still so bright outside. And my parents were like, all right, Crypta, it's time to go to bed. And I was like, huh? But the sun is still out. What do you mean it's time to go to bed? And like they put me to bed and whatnot. And I remember my body, I was just like, no, I am not going to bed until the sun goes down. So I stayed up. But back then I didn't understand like time change and like how the seasons change throughout the year. So I was just like, what do you mean it's bedtime? The sun is still out. What are my parents trying to pull on me? I was confused. I was like, am I being punished? What's happening? They're in the Arctic Circle. Yay, Cirrus is early. Cirrus, do you have a favorite Digimon? I can't remember if I ever asked you this. Agimon's not here. Oh yeah, I didn't get to read all of it. Wait, did it just say the in-between? We're not going to the in-between theater right now, though. Oh, let's change our outfit. All right, guys, what outfit should we wear? Oh wait, no, that's the skills. Costumes. Anything but the plain t-shirt. The plain t-shirt is too plain. Uniform of a certain school. Oh yeah, this is, I think, the pre-order outfit. Oh my god, Kari's outfit. Except the swimmer. I'm not a fan of the swimwear. We have the onesie, we have ramen. I think I have more money now. We could buy more t-shirts. And then we were just wearing the yellow one. Oh, Kaido! Welcome to the stream as well. Gachomon, we want the Gachomon onesie. Everyone, Gachomon onesie. It is kind of cute. I know they do actually have like Digimon onesies. But I'm not really a onesie person. I could see good in the dark. I could see well in the dark. So I was always like, why are we wrapping up the project? It's still broad daylight. Summertime. Time is warped. We look so stupid. Hey, we're gonna go save the world in our little Gatomon outfit.
So you really don't know anything about the digital world?
Nope. The first thing
Isn't that more of a short dress plus pants kind of outfit?
Nori
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Everything
I want to call it a onesie though. A onesie's cute.
Talk about unusual. In fact, this is the first I've ever heard of
Yeah,
such
it's not
a thing.
really a onesie, but
Digimon are all born
it
and
gives
raised in the
onesie
digital world.
vibes just because of how
At least
big
as
that
far as I
hood
know.
is.
Oh, good morning, Agent. Minerva
Are there
Mom's been telling
any
me about
human
all
female
kinds of neat
Digimon
stuff.
designs that don't show
Like
skin?
the digital world, and that it's where Digimon usually live. But I wonder, though, how come I didn't know about any of this stuff?
He's the chosen one.
Digimon.
If you really want to know, why not join me when I go back to my world?
Join you?
No
Minervamon,
need to be
she's
so on guard.
Mega?
Consider it a little
Is she ultimate or
vacation.
mega? I'm trying to remember.
But of course,
I think she's
I
Mega,
can't
right?
go back there until I find what I'm looking for here.
No, She can't be Mega.
Got it.
Ultimate?
I'm in then. I'll do
Mega?
whatever
Oh,
I
she's
can to
Mega.
help.
And yet she couldn't even
Agent,
take out a Greymon by
What's that
herself.
thing Minervamon is looking
I mean,
for?
even we show skin
Why
at
don't we ask that lady about
all time. The question is how much.
You mean that Dr. Simmons?
You know what I
character?
mean.
Don't you think she was a little, you know, nutty? Maybe. But she's super curious about Digimon. That's why I figure she'd be willing to help us out. Think we can find her if we go
Oh,
look
did
for that
anyone
car in
start
the park
watching
again?
Digimon Beat Break? I watched
on,
it yesterday
let's
with
head
my
over there.
coworker at lunchtime. It's pretty cool so far. I really like the soundtrack. The soundtrack is really good. I mean, so far the pilot is like, it's nothing really special. It's kind of like a standard, I guess, shonen Digimon start. But I really liked the animation and I really liked the soundtrack too. So I'm really interested to see where they take Digimon Beat Break. I just hope it's not the episodic formula like they use for Ghost Game. I hope that there is a plot and they stick to it. So like my favorite is Terriermon. Oh my god, here we go, he's here. Yes, that's a good choice. Love Terriermon. This game makes me question the strength between levels, rookies beating ultimates and megas failing against champions. Who even knows video game logic anymore? Who even knows? Wow, we look so dumb. I love Terriermon too. I think Terriermon's like number 3 for me. Ninja Cars, she's information. On the class A anomaly. Okay, let's just select all the other dialogue before the one that moves on.
Anomaly? What the heck is that?
Anomaly.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my god. This is the second time Adriamon has done that. We ask him questions and he's like, eh? Do you know anything? Why are you even useful to us?
Yeah, Dr. Simmons might help us out. Agent,
It seems like
Minervamon,
these tiny
let's
Digimon
go.
are a league above their regular strength. There's a possession happening that's boosting their stats. Alright, I mean, might as well go right away. Ah, we look so silly. Is there any materials around here? Yes, okay. I haven't gotten to the point in the game where materials have started taking
Great.
effect, but hopefully it's for a good reason why they're in the game. Oh wait, there's more materials back there. Minervamon is one of the Olympus 12, so it makes sense she is Mega. Yeah. Dr. Simmons. Terriermon has been my favorite since I saw the Digimon movie when I was young. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god, the Terriermon in that movie is so adorable. Wait. Serious. You need to watch the what is it called, guys? They redid the Digimon movie. Was it last year or earlier this year? They re-released it and they redid the dubbing to make the script more accurate to the Japanese one. And so they a lot of the conversations are different from the original. And you know how in the original like English one that they released back in, what was it, 2001, 2000 something, they merged like
Sounds
3
like we
movies
have to head
together.
to
The new uncut version has all 3 of those movies separate, and there are scenes that weren't in the original that were put back in. And a lot of the original voice actors actually came back. Actually, I think almost all of them came back to voice their characters. Just the voice actors. I think the only voice actors they replaced were the ones that were either had like a scandal behind them or had passed away. But like a really good majority of like all the original voice cast came back. Must watch. Yes, you must watch it. I'm sure it's online somewhere. If not, you can borrow my DVD. Also, the weird fact that apparently his name was actually Wallace originally, which makes me wonder why we changed the name. Yeah, maybe just like, I don't know. That is a weird decision. Since Willis's name is Wallace. Maybe they just thought Wallace sounded weird, so they just changed it to Willis. I don't know. Wallace, like, have you ever known anyone named Wallace? I've known people with Wallace as their last name, but not their first name. Willis is cuter. I agree. Willis is much cuter. I forget. Did they call him Willis or Wallace in the new version? I can't remember. The one thing that I will say that I actually don't mind in like the early or not the 2001 dubbing is sometimes I actually appreciate like the silly jokes that they add in to the script, because the original is like not comedic, not jokey at all. But I think in the context when Willis and Davis are having that conversation about losing their Digimon, and Davis actually breaks down crying, imagining like what would happen if he lost Vmon, versus in the original where he's just like, oh my god, bro, that sucks, that's such a sad story, boo-hoo-hoo. And then he gets over it like 2 seconds later, and it's like, huh?
What?
Willis is
No.
Wallace, and we decided to call him
yeah,
Willis.
there are a ton of them around there. But
Unfortunately, I do
no.
know a Wallace, but he's in his 60s.
just
Oh, yeah.
won't
They're all
happen
old
soon.
people. No
We
one
have to
names
go
their
check out
first
some other
kid
spots,
Wallace
if you ask
or
me.
first name. Their kid's first name as Wallace anymore. If that was even much of a thing. I've never met someone whose first name was Wallace. Where in Akihabara? Okay, we've been yapping about the
that
movie.
guy
What is
said
even
something
happening?
about hunting for parts, right?
Wendigomon, Smash
I
Mouth.
bet we should
No,
start
I
with the
missed
shots
the
under the
All-Star, okay?
Anyway, let's head over and see what we can
A
find.
lot of everyone associates All-Star with Shrek, but I associate All-Star with Digimon because I did not watch Shrek when I was a kid. I associate All-Star with Digimon. Whenever I hear that song, that's what I think of Wendigomon dancing in the field. Also, like, Shrek kind of sucks. I don't understand why people like that movie. That movie's lame. I mean, that's just my personal
We need to
opinion.
take the train if we're going to Akihabara. Let's head to
All-Star
Shinjuku
is
Station.
Digimon, but Shrek. Wallace needs to come back as a name from Scotland? No. Scotland can keep the name Wallace. Off limits. Not Shrek. Oh. Who used it first? Was it Digimon or Shrek that used it first?
Wow.
It had to have been Digimon, right? That used All-Star first? You know, I remember a lot of people thought like some of the 90s soundtrack was like kind of cringy in the original, but I'm like, hey, it's a charm, okay? It brings me nostalgia. But I understand, like, it is, like, the original movie version is a completely different vibe to what they put out in the merged movie version back in 2001. I wish I saw the Digimon movie before Shrek, just because it would have been a much more entertaining experience to be like, oh yeah, that one song from the Digimon movie, as someone who brought it up. Yes. I'm happy that I can associate All-Star with Digimon and not Shrek. Shrek 1 is 2001, but while Digimon movie is from 2000. Did the original Japanese version come out 2000, or what? Or do you mean the oh my gosh, or the westernized version that they brought out? Is this a side quest? No. Hey, you. This is my 5th energy drink. Oh, girl, you're about to die. So many people are on leave, and I can't afford to collapse. You need to go to the hospital, because 5 energy drinks, they don't even recommend you drink 2. Honestly, it's probably not ideal to even be drinking energy drinks in general. Digimon did it first. Digimon movie for the West came out in 2000. Was it 2000? Oh, okay. Because I unfortunately did not watch it in theaters. I watched it on DVD. when it came out on DVD. Oh, wait, I just missed her whole conversation. To do the job, you need to dress the part. Uh-oh, are we about to play Dress to Impress here? Infinite imagination? Imagination. Okay, we'll do this one, I guess. Okay, so you're telling me I can't wear my Gatomon dress to this very serious job? Boo. Boo! You don't know how happy I'd be if you were extra personnel in a public safety uniform. I already have that, right? A public safety uniform? This one? No, say goodbye to the Gatomon dress. It barely got any time to shine. I got the VHS as a birthday gift in 2001. Damn. It's funny though, because I also had a VHS tape, but I somehow was gifted a DVD instead. See, I wish I was able to say either for me, but all I can remember is All-Star being blasted at cheer camp when I was a kid. Oh no. So a whole different association. Good association or bad association? So I'm not imagining things from lack of sleep. What did her voice sound like? Does this mean you're responding to my complaints? It's important to ask for help sometimes, right? In that case, I'll accept your help. I look edgier than you. You seem to know more about phase electron life forms than we do, so it's really helpful. I'd like you to help us investigate the underground here. There are still some areas that could be fluctuating. Does anyone know how many side quests are in this game? It's not gonna be like Xenoblade level side quests, but there's like 100 of them, right? Oh, damn, who are you, sir? Finally here. I bet you haven't rested at all. Hey, what's with the uniform? Let's call her out right here. Wow, that's rare. I never heard her complain about anything. How are you going to report to the higher-ups that you let a civilian help us? No need. This was an on-site decision due to lack of manpower. This should be enough. I think the funnier thing about the existence of the Western release of the Digimon movie is that Fox was forced to stitch their 3 short films together to one cohesive film. I don't really know much about, like, you know, what the process is when it comes to adaptions. But I wonder what happened in that meeting room where they're like, we need to mesh all 3. Maybe they just, I assume it's just maybe they just couldn't afford to release all 3 separately, which is like, I don't get why, but okay. But it's kind of weird to mesh them all together because they don't really connect. I mean, I guess the only one that really connects is, what is it? The R-word game, and I guess kind of, oh shoot, what is the last movie called? The one with the O2 kids? Just because of Willis. But the only connection is that, like, he watched the Omnimon fight happen with the Diaboromon. That's, I guess, the only connection, really. I do think it's kind of funny in the original westernized version. You know how, like, in Kari's voiceovers when Ty and Kari are talking about their baby forms and they add, like, random extra lore, like, Willis is also getting his egg at the exact same time. And it's like, that's clearly not in the original, but it's funny how they just, like, threw that in there. As a kid, each of us kids in my house got a subscription to a comic of our choice. I chose Digimon comic and had it from mid-season 1 to mid-season 3. Ooh. It wasn't too bad, but standing in line at 6 a.m. putting on sunscreen with a bunch of cheerleaders with All-Star playing in the background practically on repeat was definitely something. Oh no. It's ingrained if it's on constant repeat. Oh, Matthew, welcome. They probably wanted to meet a runtime for a theatrical release. That is true. It did. I forgot it released in theaters. But why did it even need to be released in theaters? I mean, I guess it's cool to have, like, your anime released in theaters. That still was, like, a kind of an odd decision to me if I think about it. They released it in theaters. Like, I wonder what happened there. Did they think they were going to make more money from releasing it in theaters? Maybe. It's weird for anime to be in theaters back in the early 2000s in America.